Welcome back, Agent. This is Spy Training Lesson 4, Decoding Ciphertext to Plaincode. So, you've received a message, but now you need to decode it so that you can understand what your orders are or where you need to be next. You could have received this message by being passed in some manner, whether it be a dead drop or a message left someplace. Or you could have been tuned into your shortwave radio to receive a number station transmission. But now you have the ciphertext encoded message, but how do you decode it? This first step is going to cover using the one-time pad to take the ciphertext and change that into Plaincode. After that, you'll need to change that Plaincode into the message, but you'll have done the hard part. Make sure that after you've decoded the message that you destroy the one-time pad so that it cannot be intercepted or used again. That way things can remain secure. We're here in using the Number Spies Red Book, and here's an example of what a one-time pad looks like. It's just a series of numbers, but this is what makes your message secure because only you and the sender of the message has a copy of this one-time pad, and that pad's been destroyed after it's been used on this particular sheet. Notice that each of these groups of numbers are different, but they all start with a 5-digit number that is in bold. So that is the number that you're going to use from the ciphertext message that you get to look up which one-time pad to use. So in this case, we're going to use a message that's already been encoded. So notice that this ciphertext that was encoded and sent to you is the same as the ciphertext that you're going to start with to decode. And notice also that the first 5 digits is the same as the one-time pad used to encode it, and it's going to, that same 5-digit number that's not been encoded at all is going to be used to look up the correct one-time pad, and then the numbers from that one-time pad are going to be used to start decoding this message. So let's start with this sample here. This is just that same message that's in the ciphertext that we received here. And we're going to need to do a math problem. Notice how these 3 lines are set up like a math problem. You've got the ciphertext, you've got the one-time pad, and then you use that to come up with the Plaincode. And this is just an addition problem. So these first 5 digits you're not going to do anything with. You're just going to leave them alone. The main purpose was to look up the one-time pad key. But then you're going to treat each of these columns of numbers like a separate math problem, and it's an addition problem. So right now we've got the ciphertext here. Let's go ahead and we saw that this ciphertext started off with 09226. So we looked in our one-time pad. We found the code that also started with 09226, and so that is the one-time pad code that we're going to use. So we're going to just place that underneath here. And so now we have a math problem where we're just doing addition. The other thing to realize is that as we do this math problems, sometimes these two numbers will add up to something greater than 10. And we only need a single digit, so we can drop the tens place. So for example, 8 plus 4 equals 12, but we really just care about the 2 in that, and that's the only value that we're going to write down. So let's go through and do this math problem. These first 5 digits we're going to ignore. So 5 plus 2 is 7. 0 plus 5 is 5. 8 plus 4 is 12, but we don't want that 12. We just want the 2 part. 0 plus 7 is 7. That's 8. That's going to be 9 plus 8 is 17. That's going to be 8. That's going to be 15. 9. 9. 0. 2 plus 8 is 10, but we only want the 0 on that. 5, 5, 9. It's going to be 11, 9. That's also 11, 9, and 1. So this is the ciphertext. This is the one-time pad. We did a simple addition math problem for each of these numbers. We came up with the plain code. Then we can change that plain code using the code table and the code book, the checkerboard and the code book. And we can come up with what the actual message is. But let's just double check our math here. That 75278, 75278, 78599, 78599, 00559, 00559, 19191. All right, so there we go. Congratulations, you have gone through the first step of decoding a message by changing the ciphertext into plain code.